What up, folks? Hanging out, listening to a little R&B here in the workspace. Happy Monday. Welcome to the Mañana No Mas morning check-in. This is your host, Kurt Van Anen, in charge of everything that's Mañana No Mas online. And we're off to a heck of a start. We launched. Oh, happy Monday. There we go. Turn that off. Get rid of that echo for you. First off, Mañana No Mas. Mañana No Mas. Complete relaunch of the website over the weekend. Launched it today officially at the start of the business day. So if you go to mañananomas.com, you will see that things have changed quite a bit. We had kind of a news magazine layout, and when I was corporately employed full-time and doing Mañana No Mas as kind of a side gig, just being able to load up interesting travel bits and food bits and fitness bits and all that stuff, it was fun, but it wasn't business, right? And so while I wanted to make sure that access to that content was still in there, and I may still be playing with some of those post pages and stuff to try and make it a little more engaging, I did want to revamp it, redo it, and be like, hey, we're a business. So, when you take a look at, focusing on communication and leadership and using different tools, primarily in WordPress to help that, we're able to consult with businesses and help them find growth. So whether that's hosting an online course, building a website, an e-commerce store, doing some public speaking and training, whether virtual or live in a group, we bring that to life. We make that happen. We help companies communicate in a way that makes sense to the audience that they choose. And so I really wanted to portray that through the site. And then kind of as a way to kind of knock that home, we redid the interface for the Academy in Mañana No Mas as well. So if you were to click on the Academy link, you'll see that things are a little bit different there. I'm probably still going to change that homepage out, but you can see like the course catalog is different now. It's sectioned off by category. It's a little more visually appealing, and I think it's easier to understand. And looking forward to seeing some feedback on that. Now, as with all things that happen on the internet, I think that this will be something that continues to morph and grow as we morph and grow. But I think this is a really great new step for us here at Mañana No Mas, and I hope that you think so too. Outside of that, it is Thanksgiving week. Now, for a lot of folks, that means you take the week off, or your family's got some travel planned, or. And for me, it's actually a little different. That tool board that's over there that ends up in a lot of camera shots, I'm going to make sure I redo that. And I'm going to clean up this area back here a little bit more and make it a little more presentable so that when I'm doing these, podcast interviews and things like that, that things continue to move forward. Now, the value-added email. For those of you that are on the list, I did not put out the value-added email yet, and that's because I am still rendering the video for the podcast we recorded on Friday. And my goal is to get that done today and then attach that to the value-added email once it's posted and make sure that everyone that's on our list gets first access to that podcast. This podcast to me was fun. This was a Mañana No Mas podcast that features Nancy Johnson from Digital Connections. And so I'm super, super stoked to have her. She's a wonderful, wonderful lady. And to be able to share her words of wisdom with people in the Mañana No Mas network to me is super, super cool. And I just think about all the projects we do, right? So Mañana No Mas is like the big umbrella. And then we've got the Power Sport Academy. We got Challenge Connection. We got Vaxpreneur. We helped the lady at Inner Treasure Hunt. We built training for Suzuki, for Ducati, for all these things. And for me, it's really, really fun when somebody from the digital marketing space is able to jump onto the podcast and just kind of glue it together without me having to say it. You know what I mean? So I think we had a good conversation. I think it was fun. I'll probably have her on again. Her and I could run down some rabbit trails for hours and hours and hours about all things, WordPress and social and marketing and all those things. But it was a hoot. It was fun. And I'll have that published today and then put out that value-added email. People on the list will get first view of it. And then, of course, it goes out to the rest of social media. The fun part about this is if you want to join the value-added email list, it's simple. Just go to mañananomas.com, fill in the form at the bottom of the page. That'll add you to the list. and you're in. You're part of the family. All right, folks, I love y'all. Have yourself a great, wonderful day, and have a good week. For those of you that took the week off, relax, turn the phone off sometimes, close the computer, open a book if you want, right? If you like to read but haven't in a long time, now's the time, man. Do it. Hug somebody, high five somebody, be nice to the lady at the food store. Just find a way to enjoy the time that you've got. And for those of you that are, pumping it out, like here at Mañana No Mas, right? We're going to probably work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right? And so for that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week, I'm going to make sure that I take advantage of that extra time, because I'm not going to have distractions from other people that took the time off, right? And so I want to make sure I take advantage of that time and really get productive. I hope you do the same. Folks, have a good one.